Now, there are thousands of families whose sons and daughters disappeared at the height of apartheid repression. History records that many still have no closure. Now, a former policeman who served in the 80s is shedding light on the disappearance of an anti-apartheid activist, Boiki Tlhapi. He pointed out a mining ventilation shaft where he insists that Tlaphi was thrown by police. This is part of an investigation by Sello, Tatai and Cameraman Tumi, Gaboutlwel-we.
In that shaft, there are many bones, skeletons of our people there. I'm saying today, I'm prepared. Should something happen, if they can open the shaft, they don't get the skeletons there, they must charge me.
A formidable and damning statement. Could this prove to be another shaft of horrors? The shaft has now been mysteriously sealed, and there could be other activists also indiscriminately disposed of by apartheid police.
In fact, it's not Boiki Tlhapi, it's not Boiki Tlhapi alone that was being thrown there. All comrades that were being arrested within Carltonville, Randfontein, Welferdient, they were also being thrown in that shaft.
The 80s marked the era of total onslaught. It was a desperate and what would turn out to be a futile drive to hold on to white minority rule. Activists would disappear, the location of their bodies only in the minds of their captors. Tlaphi was arrested in 1986 with fellow activists driving from Potchefstroom to Klerksdorp. That was the last time he was seen alive. His friends recall how Tlaphi was brutally assaulted and left for dead.
Ha ke bona Boiki ke nako ke simola ke tshoga le nna ke ipotsa gore sho mo a tswang teng mo le nna ke tlo go nna ya ka ene ya so nako nna ke tsena mo officing ke nako ke ile go tshokile go tsweng ga ka nako ba nkensa ke nako ge Boiki ke bona ba tshetse metsi a ka tlhola le teng mona le teng mo.
Veteran journalist Tumi first reported on Tlaphi's story. In the late 80s, he reported on a gruesome discovery of two bodies dumped in a disused mine ventilation shaft. It led to the arrest of two police officers. He says this was a popular modus operandi in the 80s.
The story I wrote about the nephew of Tsepo Tsula, whose body was found in a mine shaft, gives credence to the allegation by one former policeman called George Mbatu, who worked in Stilfontein, who had actually claimed that Boiki's body could have been dumped in a mine shaft.
And 30 years on, the Tlaphi family is still haunted by the manner of his death.
30 years as a bonale. Resna gore ela ka kra marapo a ga re ka
The NPA's missing person task team says it is following all leads in locating Tlaphi's remains.
We have about 500 cases inside the country, and a number of them in Northwest Province, and that includes the case of Boiki Tlhapi. We have done some work on it, not successful yet.
The Tlaphi family are now pinning their hopes on the information provided by Mbatu.
In the police force, all of us black people, there's some bad things that we know that were done to our people, but because of work, we never reported them.
Sello, Tatai, SABC News, Klerksdorp.